What do you think low single-digit handicap golf looks like? Is it a stripe show? Maybe a birdie fest? Putts going in left, right and centre? Or alternatively, duffs, lip outs, three wiggles? We're going to find out today. I'm at my home course, so I know it well. I get 2 strokes. Let's see how we get on. Is it going to be a ball striking masterclass? Fingers crossed. Here's a little teeny taste of what's to come, and I'll see you at the first hole. Great line. Be right. Now all I need to do is morph into friend of the channel Carl, and we're making this. It worked! Welcome to golf in the UK at this time of year. Few mats lingering. I don't mind it, because I get to play a shortened course, gives me more of a chance. And I'll pop my stats up here so you can get an idea of what my golf game looks like. And I'm interested to know what you think, so get down in the comments and tell me, is it right after you've watched this? Right, I'm sending it. Shipping driver off the first. Let's try and hit a fairway up there. There's a lone tree that I need to avoid there. It was a bit low and left, but we'll be fine. Good angle into the green from there. Tell you what, I've wangled a great day for it, considering it's the end of November when I'm filming. My tee shots turned out absolutely fine. I'll be honest, neither great nor terrible. But we have 116 to this flag. Do I get aggressive? Hell yeah. Gap wedge. Well, I've hit it where I was aiming, and it's gone absolutely miles. That's going to test me early from the back edge. Now that I'm here, I can feel a lot more breeze. So that probably didn't help, and that's why I've gone long. And what I normally think is a birdie opportunity feels a bit more like a scrambling chance. So let's see how my short game is early. That's got to go hard. Great line. Okay. Cue tense music. Gloves off, we mean business. And this is normally my weakness, so if I can hold this, that will give me oodles of confidence. Don't like saying it, but for you guys on camera, you got to know that putting is hard, especially for me. Whereas in my mind, I desperately just want nothing but positive thoughts, so we're holding it. No. Well, that's a very, very questionable start from the young man, but not entirely unexpected, as I'm rustier than a rusty gate. So we'll start with a bogey and hope things can get better, which I bloody hope they will. Needless to say, that's not the start we wanted, but it's definitely the start we've got. I've got D stick, not exactly going to ship it, it's into the wind and runs out at about 230, so I just want to chip this down there, straight that marker post. Ah yes, the old Healy Dan, squirter. That wasn't how I drew it up, but it'll work out perfectly. Several question marks about my game early on after only a few shots, but we'll find it somewhere in the depths. Might have to have a search in the golf bag. It's coming, don't worry. Nobody panic. I'm simply just exploring the club face. Hopefully we can find the middle of it soon. Well, that should work, but it went a lot higher than I was hoping for. Looked like it's about 20 feet left. I'll take that though, that was good, we're getting closer. Not quite enough sauce, guys. So I'm putting down a ski slope, and I would take 2 putts all day, thank you. Simmer. Yeah, pretty good. Should be a straight uphill putt. Previously been shaky from this range. Not today. Come on. Confidence. Nope. Well, that's an inauspicious start if ever there has been one. And I'm being let through, so I'm rushing a tad, but that's not an excuse. It's just a poor start. It's okay. Thank you. I'll do. Happy with that. That's more like it. Well, so far, it's fair to say it's not living up to my own lofty expectations, but golf is a tough game. Some days you have it and some days you don't. But I have 16 holes still to go and I've hit a good tee shot here. And if you do go on to love the content, don't forget to like the video, that would be much appreciated. Subscribe if you're new, and pop a comment. What do you expect to see low single-digit handicap golf to look like? Golfing gods were definitely testing me. I was in a divot. Lucky for me, it's preferred lies. Hold your line. I didn't see that down, but I think I'm on the left edge of the green. It was a tiny tug, but only just. Should be good. Awkward chip, but not too bad. Usually the strength of my game according to stats, but we're 0 for 1. It needs to sit. Oh, it's not bad, but that's going to be a tricky par putt. Oh, I thought I had it. Tough scene. The tough start continues. Have to remain positive though. We have an opportunity on the next. Need the Superman pose. You are a good golfer. I am a good golfer. Oh, I nearly topped that. I've clipped some trees, but I think it's okay. Really struggling on this hole and today in general. But we can make birdie from there, and we will. Mitts, if you wouldn't mind turning up, now's the time. You've had long enough. 52 yards into draft, so I'm aiming for 50. Should stop reasonably quick. Right, look at that. Oh, it's taken a big hop. Might be a touch long of pin high. That's definitely better than expected, so maybe they listened. Oh, baby, we're back. Still no pars on the card. Ah, that feels better. Superman pose working a treat, makes you feel good. On to 5. Nearly had a hole in one last time I was there, so let's go and do that again. Okay, 157 adjusted to 141. Suits my eye, that front left pin. Just a nice 8-iron at the middle of the green with a touch of draw. No, that's thin and right. Well, we've got green to work with. There's the positives. Can't find any others though. Played that well. Bit of a soft bounce, but it's dribbling out. Okay, about 3 feet for par. Happy with that. More like 5 feet. Great putt. That's more like it. That's a good confidence boost. We've got our first par, guys. Happy with that. Oh, that's a relief. Good 3 that in the end. Now, if I can get this right and hit a high draw with the 3-wood, I can get pretty close to this green, if not on it. But it'll need me best. Oh, it's very toey. It is drawing, but it started too far right. Get lucky. More questions than answers, but we'll find them, albeit in the trees. I'd just like to take a moment to say happy holidays and let's all go and smash 2025. And I'd also like to say a big thank you to you guys, everybody that comes out and watches the videos. I really appreciate it. On an absolute tear with the content. That's not going to stop. So make sure you subscribe so you can see it all coming. It's going to be a great 2025. I really believe that. And for you guys too. Well, hey, we have a bit of luck. 69 yards, everybody's favourite yardage. Trying to land this about 60. Bounce forward, little dribble. Stop dead next to the hole. Or in it. Good for line. Well, absolutely no rollout whatsoever. But we got about 10 feet for birdie. We're improving. Just collect that gigantic beaver, another thing we love to see. You heard nothing. Now I'm really trying my best to be positive with putts because I leave so many short, especially the ones online. Bet that resonates with a few people. So I'd rather be 3 feet long than 1 foot short. That's the ethos. And ideally hole it, of course. Hole it, of course. Thought that was going to hold its line right, but it did not. And what a topsy-turvy hole. That was stressful. Bad drive, luck, good chip, good putt, suddenly 1 over. Make it make sense, please. On to 7. Well, recently the bunty drive has been working in my favour, so we'll continue that. A little fade off the left up to the right-hand side of the fairway. Just like that. Perfecto. Love golf again. If you're struggling with your longer irons, get your biggest face club, the driver, tee it up nice and high, and then you literally hit a bunt. So if I had a 56-degree wedge, it'd probably be about a 70-yard shot for me, like a 60% swing. And generally speaking, it just doesn't go too far offline in either direction. So think about it, honestly. I'll be honest, I wouldn't always take my advice, but sometimes there's nuggets of greatness interspersed with nonsense. Anywho, into the wind here, we have 130 yards, which is normally a wedge. But because of the draft and the uphill slope, I'm just going to chip a 9. If I come up a little bit short, that's definitely better than long. Confidence is flowing now. Great line. Be right. I found my game. Yeah, I don't know exactly how close that is, but hopefully about 12 feet. Yes! Golf game has returned just like that. Ladies and germs, it's devastatingly good. It's exactly what I thought. 12 feet. Beautiful. Second hardest hole on the course. Now all I need to do is morph into friend of the channel, Carl. And we're making this. Come on, big nose. I don't get the reference, but Carl, I'm sure you do. It worked! Oh my god, I surprised myself. And we're back to level. Eh? Well, scorecard is a casserole of nonsense, but I'm cooking up a storm. That comes for you, Paul. And we're shipping driver, trying to get as close as we can. Hitting it at the bushes in the distance. Any fade would be appreciated, but not overly required. Yep. Straight at the flag, struck nicely. Suddenly playing like a demon. And that's the way, just channel your inner dangerous golfer at certain points, and it seems to work. So I'm going to carry it on. Where have you been? You could have died. Shout up if you get that reference. Plugged ball, nearly lost it. Took me a while to find, got it. 1 bounce, bit of zip, 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 tap in. Skosh left, delicious spin option. Let's go make it. Right, who's a good putter that I actually know that'll make this? Chef Paul? Except I'm not cat-handed. Yeah, let's go with that. We'll dribble it in the front. And then we can name this entire segment Johnny Blackout. Oh, it ripped left, but not enough. That was a good putt. It had to come to an end at some stage, I suppose. Loving this though. If I can make a 3 on hole 9, that'll be 3 bogeys, 3 birdies and 3 pars, I believe. I'm starting to wonder if anything I'm saying makes sense, but I'm having such a great time. 8 iron. Flag. Ball. Go to your home. Nice high straight one. No draw, but beautifully executed. Happy with that. Birdie putt incoming to get under on the front 9. Hold. There was a time, there were moments, fragments in my memory where I thought I'd hold that. Solid par. Let's have a quick moment of reflection on that somewhat chaotic but brilliant front 9. 3 pars, 3 birdies and 3 early bogeys. What could have been, but considering the rust, really happy with that. Made some putts, morphed into a demon, hit some good shots, especially after the first 3 holes. Now let's wedge it on 10, give ourselves another birdie chance. Yeah, that's where I aimed it. Thought the wind might just poke it to the right. Another very solid shot. Even the sun is poking its head out. What could be better? Well, holding this putt for one. Nobody saw this coming. I'm sure of it. And I don't believe you if you say you did. Straight in the middle. KOing this course somehow. That hurt my butt cheek. Probably shouldn't have done that. -1. Right, Johnny. Screw your head back on. Tough couple of holes incoming. Yep. A skosh left of target, but we're in play and should have a wedge in from there, so yeah. Inexplicably, I've managed to hold the fairway. Now I just need to sling this in off this lie to a very, very nice looking back left pin. 126. It's high. I'm not sure if I caught it a tad chunky. I didn't. Oh my goodness. I lost it in the sun a bit, even though it's over there. Circa 3 feet from here. Hard to believe, but having come from the stratosphere, this is all that's left for birdie. What a golf shot. Oh my goodness. Not the strongest of putts, I'll be honest. But it's missed by a good 6 inches low, having aimed up there. But I'll take a par on that hole. It's a difficult one, especially when your nerves like over the drive. It was a bit unnecessary. Same again on the next. Strap in, I'm sending it. Yep. Wouldn't have minded a straight ball instead of a little fade. Nah, scrap that. That was really good. Ah, what a scene. Now I'm going to cause a scene, but I need everything I've got with the 9-iron here. Don't really want to be long, so I don't want to go to the 8. Oh no. Oh no. That's gone so much further left than I thought. Oh dear. I'm going to need a flop to get out of that, I think. I'm delighted with that. Couldn't see because I was just blinded by the sun. Who knew that still existed in the middle of November? No need to be nervous. It's just golf. And this is where I want to be with my game. So Got to get used to these conditions and positions that I'm putting myself in. Can't find any break. I towed it in the middle. Don't know how you do that with a putter. That's a very, very good par in the end. So happy. Raw, unedited horror show of a putting stroke. Wish I hadn't put the camera so close behind, but never mind. Par, it went in, don't care how. 115 to the pin, probably playing 130 into the breeze, so I've got a nice smooth wedge. Tiny bit of draw at the top of the flight, but still right. Struck that well. I think I'm putting. I have wildly underestimated that. I've come up a good 15 yards short, so that wedge has gone 100 yards at best. But this is tricky but not impossible. Sit, sit. Talk to the ball, and it doesn't listen. Okay, it's a good leave. I would have liked to tap in. Good, good. Keep the consistency or something close. I am clinging on. Some good pars there, but we have an opportunity here. Very gettable par 5. Let's go. Right, nothing daft here. Hold your line. That's as good as I can hit the ball. I'm pleased to announce, maybe just left of the fairway, but absolutely perfect. Come on. Do any of my lovely viewers have this issue? I'm literally playing on my own on a Saturday afternoon with not a care in the world, and I'm getting all jittery because I'm playing quite nicely. And if I was just, not thinking about it, smoothing the ball out there, not thinking about hitting great shots or not hitting bad ones, more to the point, would I be doing better? I don't know. It's a funny game. I just don't get it. Shouldn't be nervous. Yeah, I am. Need to focus. 202 playing 180. Hook. Hook. Oh, it's trying so hard. I just started it too right. And it's in the trees. And there's a guy on the green. And whoopsie daisy. What just happened? I could have killed that guy. Where did he come from? Where did he go? Where did he come from? Cotton Eye Joe. I hate myself. Thankfully, I apologised to that man. Just came out of nowhere like Randy Orton. Fortunately, he was okay because I can't hit the green. And this is tough, although I have been here before and hold out. How have I done that? Don't want to blow smoke up my body, but that was majestic. What a lovely fella. If you do end up watching this, mate, I didn't catch your name, but it was lovely meeting you. Right, back to business. This is a snappy chewier left to right. I am Cam Smith. What a putter. Maybe I'm not. Clearly not. Wow, that's a birdie, and I think that's 2 under. Well, I was definitely here to begin with, but then I've sort of blacked out and been replaced with a serious golfer. If only he was here all the time. Anyway, this match frightens me, but it means the tee's up, so this hole has become a lot easier if I can not fall over on the tee. What is this? Thankfully, it has not stopped me. That's a great drive. Just what the doctor ordered. Time to capitalise on what was a great tee shot. 78 playing 84, so it's a good sand wedge. Great for line, be good. That didn't bounce, so I don't know what to make of that. Straight over the top of the pin, but maybe 10 feet long. It's a long walk to the old beaver tail as well. Much longer than I thought, actually. This is not a gimme 2 putt down the hill. Good pace. Oh, great pace. Whew. Complete contrast to the start of the round where it was like my hands didn't exist. That feels very good. Definitely wouldn't have minded getting closer on the approach, but I will absolutely take par there. Staying at 2 under, par 5 incoming. Okay, got my intermediate target. That's all we need to consider. And then just smash it over that. Nope. All right! Need to watch that closely. That's going to be near the last tee box. Oh, it's a bad swing, but it'll be okay over there. Certainly better than OB left. That tee shot was very much a, oh, don't go left, don't go left. Slap out to the right. And interestingly enough, for the sake of YouTube, I'm doing this, and I need a low slice. Otherwise, I'd probably just chip it over the trees and take a wedge on. So, peel your eyeballs. Big, that way. Oh, it's too low. Drat. Well, got through. Annoyingly not epic second. Was turned into a scud missile. Never really getting off the floor, and it's left me 200 playing 172 to this pin, so it's a good 6 iron. Bit low on the face, great line, just hop right. That's done very well. I'm very pleased. It just sort of rolled through the thick stuff onto the edge of the green, and we're putting for birdie somehow. Quite often say that I like to chew up and spit out the par 5s, but I've hit at least 2 poor shots so far, so if I can just finish this off, great stuff. Tell you what, go, go. Yeah, when all's said and done, love that. Really happy to make a part. Thought I had a chance of a birdie. Didn't deserve it though. 2 holes to go, 2 under. Strapping. Can we get to 3? Right, you said 130, didn't you?
Yeah, it's exactly 130.
Okay, I trust you. I've got a 9 iron. Go a bit. No, don't go a bit.
Great shot.
Thank you. Yep, happy with that. I'm putting. Yeah, I'm happy with that, believe it or not. It's nowhere near going in. No. Solid par. 2 solid pars, in fact. And 1 to go. Ship driver. Try and keep it in play. Oops. I mean, it's tight on that line, but I think it's okay. Should bounce right.
Yeah.
Not exactly where I was aiming. Don't know if you captured the mild panic in my eyes or voice, but we're in play, well inside the OB actually, and we've got a decent angle. If I don't slip over and die on my way up, a birdie to finish would be class. Be good. Yep, that works. Happy with that. Right, no messing. We're knocking that in. 3 under, hopefully. I really hope you've all enjoyed watching. If you haven't already, don't forget to like the video, and if you're new, please subscribe, and thank you ever so much for watching. Bosh. Wow.
Great way to finish.
Thank you.
Great.
Appreciate that.